Looks like Ty Phelps will kick it away for the Marauders. And one issue would like to mention, the scoreboard not operating properly tonight here at Boston Field. The time will be kept on the field. Of course, we'll give it to you as often as we receive it. And the Buckeyes field the kickoff, but the return man was down on the knee, so the Buckeyes will take over right around their own 26-yard line, I believe.
Yeah, Nungester came up. That was a nice catch. He just went down to a knee to cradle the ball in, and unfortunately his knee was down. But at the same time, like you said, with this rain, that was a nice catch for Nungester.
Of course, we were on the road for 3 games, and each one of those was just a beautiful night for football. And if it's going to rain, it's nice that we're back here and at Boston Field. Of course, we're in the press box when the Buckeyes play at home. It's Nelsonville-York with the ball first. Hunter Edwards at quarterback. He's thrown for 535 yards on the season, 4 touchdowns. He's also rushed for 213 yards and a touchdown. Buckeyes with a receiver on each side. And the handoff will go to Alex Mount. He has some running room, and he'll take it out to about the 33-yard line. And, of course, Alex Mount back in the lineup for the Buckeyes. He missed last week against Logan.
Hey, Bartram on the tackle. I'll tell you, that was a great offensive play right there to start the game off with. Got a nice trap out of the pulling guard. And I'll tell you, Mount, the way he comes through that hole, he just comes at full speed.
2nd and 3 for the Buckeyes out of the power eye. Alex Mount once again has running room. Alex Mount will take it to the house on the 2nd play of the game. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That's what Mount gives you. He gives you that breakaway burst of speed, and tell you, what a way to start this game.
So the Buckeyes on the board first. They lead 6-0 with the point after touchdown attempt upcoming. Dakota Meigs will do the snapping. Jeremy Warren will hold, and freshman Garrett Maiden will do the kicking. And it looked like a bobbled snap. Jeremy Warren running with it on the left side. And he's going to go down back around the 8-yard line, so the conversion attempt fails. But the Buckeyes lead 6-0 here early in the first quarter.
And that's a situation you're going to get right there on snap, especially when we see our first punt. This mist is going to really make that ball wet tonight.
Garrett Maiden will kick it away for the Buckeyes. Isaiah English and Michael Davis back deep for the Marauders. Maiden with the approach and the kick, and Davis will take it around the 20-yard line, and he slips and goes down at the 28.
Hey, David Ray on the tackle, and I tell you, it looked like Davis was trying to position his blockers, just slipped on the turf.
Of course, Michael Davis, who returned that kick, he's already rushed for 979 yards on the season after 5 games and 15 touchdowns.
Well, this offense of the Marauders is definitely going to feature their tailback in Davis. And like you said, almost 1,000 yards through 5 games.
Out of the eye, Meigs, 1st and 10 on their own 28. Pitch out. Davis fakes the handoff, and he'll be hit and dropped right around the 30. It'll be a gain of a couple yards, so to bring up 2nd down and 8.
Tell you, that's Noah Andrews on that. The Marauders faking that reverse, trying to freeze them linebackers a little bit. But I'll tell you, Noah did a good job and staying with his line and made a good tackle.
Cody Bartram at quarterback for the Marauders. He threw for 131 yards last week against River Valley. 2nd and 8 for Meigs on their own 30-yard line. And comes this way to Michael Davis. And a flag comes in, and Davis will have the 1st down as he picks up about 9 yards. But look like it will be a penalty on Meigs.
That's right in that area of a holding on that offensive line.
And it is holding on the Marauders. Head coach for the Buckeyes, Dave Boston Jr. Head coach for Meigs, Mike Bartram.
Tell you one thing we talked about earlier, is the Marauder offense has not had problems scoring points this year, but it's that defense that's given up a lot. So we'll have to see how they react to that touchdown by the Buckeyes.
5 receivers split out for the Marauders. One comes in motion. Bartram will run it on the right side, cuts up the middle. And he'll take it out to the 30-yard line. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 8 for Meigs.
It's a nice gain that time on the fake jet sweep, and Meigs on the tackle for the Buckeyes.
He leads the Buckeyes in tackles with 28 coming into this game. 3rd down and 8, Marauders on their own 30. And Michael Davis will take the direct snap. The Buckeyes right there. He breaks off of the would-be tackler, and he's close to a 1st down. Let's see where they spot it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be short.
Looks like about a half-yard short. So it'll bring up 4th down.
Tell you, it's awful close. He's pushed out by Walker Elliott, but to tell you, it looked like he was almost a yard to almost 2 yards short of the 1st down.
Spotted right on the 37.5-yard line. They got to get to the 38. So 4th down and about a half yard to go for Meigs. They will go for it. Cody Bartram at quarterback. And he'll keep it himself. He's hit and driven back. He did not get it. In fact, he may have lost.
I think he lost a yard or 2 on that.
What penetration by the Buckeyes up front.
Tell you, and you kind of wonder why they did it. Why did they go for it that deep in their own territory? And I'll tell you why. It's because their defense hasn't done a good job no matter where they're at on the field this year. So nice job by the Buckeye defense.
Buckeyes take over on downs at the 37-yard line of Meigs. Buckeyes up 6-0 here in the 1st quarter. Nelsonville-York out of the power I. Handoff Alex Mount, another big hole. A flag does come in as Mount's going to take that one to the end zone. But again, a flag is down. And it looks like holding on the Buckeyes.
And right now the Buckeyes are having their way up front.
Holding, number 59, offense, 10-yard penalty, replay.
So that one will come back. And that penalty will take it back to the Meigs 46-yard line. The Buckeyes will have a 1st down and about 18. Buckeyes in a power I. Hunter Edwards under center at quarterback. Fake handoff to Alex Mount. Edwards will keep it himself. And he'll be taken down right around the 45. And a personal foul penalty, I believe, is going to come in on the Marauders.
And that's going to be a hit to the helmet.
So the Buckeyes were just penalized on the holding call. Now it looks like
50.
And then Meigs will have a big penalty on them.
And that should be a 15-yard penalty from the spot.
And they'll spot it at the Marauder 29-yard line. And it'll be 1st down and about 2 for Nelsonville-York. Buckeyes up 6-0 here in the 1st quarter. Again, the clock is not working on the scoreboard tonight. Jeremy Warren in motion on the left side. Handoff goes to Noah Andrews, and he's going to be hit and dropped. Back at the 30-yard line was where his forward progress was stopped. It'll be a loss of 1, and the Buckeyes will have a 3rd and 3.
Yeah, Dalton Clark on that tackle for the Marauders, and tell you, Marauders aren't hurting for size. 6'1", 300-pound defensive tackle up front for the Marauders.
It's actually 2nd down. So the Buckeyes will have a 2nd down and about 3. Out of the power I, handoff Alex Mount. And he's close to a 1st down, maybe just shy of it. We'll have to wait for the spot.
Yeah, Dylan Neese on the tackle, and like you said, it's awful close to that first down, but they're saying we're short.
Looks like it'll be third down and maybe about a half yard to go for the Buckeyes. They need to get to the 27-yard line of the Marauders, and they're right around the 27.5-yard line. Buckeyes in an I formation, third down. Handoff to Andrews up the middle, and he breaks a tackle. He's got a first down at the 25.
Hey, and that's what you like out of your fullback is that type of running. And, you know, Andrews, you know, we saw him run some from the tailback spot last week, but I tell you, when he gets his momentum going forward, it takes more than just one person to bring him down.
First down and 10, Nelsonville-York at the Marauder 25. Buckeyes up 6-0 here in the first quarter. Buckeyes out of the I. Hand off to Alex Mount. Takes it right up the middle, and he'll pick up a couple, but that'll be it as he gets it to the 23.
I tell you, Neese also on that tackle again, along with Clark, and those are two big boys up front for the Marauders.
Second down and 8 for Nelsonville-York at the Meigs 23.
Second and 8 Buckeyes from the Marauder 23-yard line.
Tell you right now, the Marauders defense has all 11 people within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage.
Pitch out, Alex Mount, the ball's loose, and the Marauders are going to jump on it on their own 28-yard line.
Yeah, and that's like I said, we talked earlier. That's one of the downfalls of playing with rain or a light mist. That ball gets slick. Your hands, gloves, everything gets slick. It's hard to hold on to the ball.
They'll spot it on the Meigs 27-yard line. Marauders will have it. First down and 10. The Buckeyes up 6-0 here in the first quarter. Cody Bartram at quarterback. Meigs out of the I with the receivers split out on each side. He takes a snap, hands it off to Michael Davis. Has some room on the right side. Davis hurdles a would-be tackler and takes it right to the first down stick.
Tell you, he jumps right over top of Nungaster, and tell you, he went about almost, it seemed like 5-6 yards in the air.
That will be a first down for the Marauders. He picks up 10 yards out to the 37-yard line. Bartram under center. Takes a snap, hands it off to this side. Michael Davis will take it out to the Meigs 49-yard line as he picks up about 12 yards. There is a flag down in the Marauder backfield.
And Davis going off the field. His helmet came off, but looks like we got a penalty.
8-yard line.
Holding on Meigs.
And that's the third penalty on the night for the Meigs Marauders for 35 yards.
Of course, Meigs had that shootout with Fairland. Meigs winning 79-69 earlier this season. Michael Davis had 451 yards rushing, and he scored 9 touchdowns in that game. That was the most points Meigs had ever scored in a game in their history, and that was the most points Meigs had ever given up in their history. Bartram hands it off to this side, and not much doing for the Marauders. A pickup of about 3 to the 29, and it'll bring up a second down and about 18.
Yeah, I tell you, Skylar Canner in on that tackle for the Buckeyes, and hey, they just ran that play, the play before, and had a nice gain out of it, but it was just the holding penalty brought it back. So
Marauders, a couple receivers on each side. Cody Bartram at quarterback. A pistol look, and the ball is snapped, and it's loose. Picked up by Michael Davis. Takes it to the right side. He'll throw it, and it's incomplete.
Say that's Davis did a nice job that time just picking up the ball. Miscommunication between the quarterback and the center right now. And Tell you, that would have been a huge turnover for the Buckeyes.
So it brings up third down and about 18 for the Marauders. They're on their own 29. They got to get out to their own 47 for a first down. Cody Bartram out of the shotgun. 2 receivers on each side. Bartram takes a snap, throws over the middle, and it's incomplete out at midfield.
Nice coverage downfield. Buckeyes look like they were about a cover 4. Just about everybody just dropping back into zones. Nice series there on D for the Buckeyes.
So the Marauders will punt it away. Lane Ackery will punt it away. Jeremy Warren back deep for Nelsonville-York. Buckeyes up 6-0 here in the first quarter. Nice snap. And the punt is away. A low liner up the field. And the Buckeyes will let it bounce and roll, and the Marauders will down it at the Buckeye 33-yard line. That's where the Buckeyes will have the football, leading 6-0 here in the first period. There is 5 minutes and 38 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play. Buckeyes up 6-0. Pitch out to Alex Mount, comes to this side. Mount cuts it up. And he's hit and knocked backwards right around the 44-yard line. He'll pick up 11. That's a Buckeye first down.
I tell you, that was a great double team on the end here by the Buckeyes. Jeremy Warren leading on that block, and nice gain. I tell you, Mount, great vision downfield, saw that seam, was able to step in there, pick up a quick 10 yards.
First down and 10, Nelsonville-York on their own 44. Buckeyes splitting out Bryson Nungester to the right, Jeremy Warren to the left, out of the eye. Hunter Edwards takes a snap, hands it off to Mount, and Mount breaks a tackle and takes it right to the 50-yard line, a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd and 4.
And Bartram on that tackle for the Marauders. And right now up front, man, you got to give hats off to this Buckeye offensive line. They're doing a good job, especially considering how big the Marauders are.
2nd down and 4 for the Buckeyes at midfield. Hunter Edwards at quarterback. Hand off to Mount on the left side. Some running room once again, and he takes it inside the 45 to the Meigs 43. That's a first down on a gain of 7.
Yeah, another 7-yard gain, and once again the safety's making the tackle in there for Meigs. That's Devin Hawley.
Starting for the Buckeye offense tonight, left end 23 Aaron Davis, left tackle 67 Cameron Mount, Ethan McComb 63 left guard, center 59 Jay Elliott, right guard 62 Matt Carter, right tackle 77 Patrick McQuaid. We'll get back to those here momentarily. That Buckeyes out of the eye on a 1st and 10, Alex Mount. And he'll take it down to about the 27-yard line. That's a first down on a gain of 15.
Yes, I'll tell you, that's what we opened the game up with, was that trap on this end out here. And, man, I tell you, things really looking good up front right now for the Buckeyes.
Also starting on offense tonight for the Buckeyes, right end, number 10, Dakota Meigs. Wingback, 22, Jeremy Warren. The fullback, 48, Noah Andrews. The tailback, number 1, Alex Mount. And the quarterback, number 8, Hunter Edwards. First down and 10, Nelsonville-York at the 27 of Meigs. The Buckeyes up 6-0. Here in the first quarter, handoff to Noah Andrews on the left side. A flag comes in. Gain of a couple yards for the Buckeyes, but again, a flag is down. Holding on the Buckeyes.
Yeah, I saw a couple of the Buckeyes thinking it was a face mask penalty, but you know, so far on the night, we've had a total of 5 penalties. 3 of them have been holding combined between both teams. Officials are definitely looking in the middle of the line tonight.
So they spot it back at the Meigs 37-yard line, and the Buckeyes will have a first down and 20. Hunter Edwards at quarterback. Jeremy Warren in motion to the left side. And back to pass, Hunter Edwards. Wide open is Dakota Meigs, and it's going to fall incomplete down at the 11-yard line.
I tell you, and that's what our running game's done for us, is we're able to open that up. When a defense brings 11 people up into the 5-6 yards from the line of scrimmage, tell you that things like play action are definitely going to open up. That time Hunter just put a little bit too much on it, just overthrew him a little.
Buckeyes second down and 20 at the 37 of Meigs. Buckeyes leading 6-0. Second down and 20 at the Marauder 37. Buckeyes out of the eye, a receiver on each side. And play action, back to pass. Edwards throws, and it falls incomplete. Jeremy Warren trying to pull that one down at the Meigs 30, but again, it falls incomplete.
Welch on that coverage for the Marauders. And I tell you, the ball wasn't thrown all that bad. He did a nice job of putting it up over a defender. And
Buckeyes third down and 20 at the Marauder 37. Buckeyes out of the eye. Back to pass, Hunter Edwards. Runs to this side. Edwards crosses the 35, cuts it up, now back to the outside and goes out of bounds at the 31-yard line. And the Buckeyes will have a fourth down and about 14 to go.
Tell you, Phelps pushed Edwards out, and about a 6-7 yard gain for Edwards. And
gain of 6 on the play. 4th and 14.
So the Buckeyes 4th and 14 at the Meigs 31. The Buckeyes will go for it. Of course, if you punt and it goes in the end zone, you only gain 11 yards. Buckeyes will go for it. Two receivers on each side. Edwards takes a snap, looking to throw, rolls to this side. He does throw, and it's caught by Jeremy Warren. Dives forward, but he's going to be short of the first down by a yard. He gets it to the 18. The Buckeyes needed to get to the 17.
Yeah, I tell you, that was a nice job by Hunter. He's able to find Warren basically on a scramble route coming back to the ball, and like you said, 1 yard short for the Buckeyes.
So the Marauders will take over on their own 18-yard line on downs. Buckeyes up 6-0. Marauders with the football. Late here in the first quarter. They trail 6-0. Two receivers on each side. Cody Bartram at quarterback. Michael Davis to his right. Bartram takes a snap, looking to throw, throwing along on the right side. And it's going to fall incomplete out at the 45-yard line. Intended receiver was Isaiah English.
Yeah, Jacob Talbert on the coverage for the Buckeyes. And English, one of the leading receivers for the Marauders. English and Ty Phelps, Bartram's go-to receivers.
2:57 remaining in the first quarter. 2nd and 10, Marauders.
I believe they said 2:57 remaining in the first quarter of play. 2nd and 10 for Meigs on their own 19, and we have a flag coming in, a legal procedure on Meigs.
Right now we had two people in motion at the same time. A lineman moved up front along with the running back, so that's an automatic throw there for the official.
2nd and 15 for Meigs, back on their own 14-yard line. Marauders splitting out a couple receivers on each side. Cody Bartram takes a snap, pitches it out. Michael Davis. And he's still going, and the Buckeyes will take him down right around the 15. Gain of a couple yards, but that'll be all.
Hey, Donovan Ross on that tackle, and that's the type of running back Davis is. I thought he was going to be brought down for about a 5-yard loss, and he's got quick feet, real shifty, and he's able to find holes. And I tell you, he may be 1 or 2 people away from going a distance there.
Donovan Ross, the second leading tackler for the Buckeyes. He has 24 coming into this game. Meigs, 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Cody Bartram out of the shotgun on 3rd down and about 14. Meigs on their own 15-yard line. Bartram throwing long on the right side. No one there but Buckeyes as it falls incomplete. Intended receiver was Isaiah English, but again, there were a couple brown shirts that was closest to that ball.
I tell you, once again, Jeremy Warren down back deep. I tell you, to me it looks like cover 4 for Buckeyes, and everybody's dropping back. It's 4th down and 14. You know, Marauders going for a long ball right there. And I tell you, that's a good defensive coverage right now for the Buckeyes.
Lane Ackery will punt it away for Meigs. Jeremy Warren back deep for the Buckeyes. Nelsonville-York looking to get great field position once again. Warren standing in Meigs territory. And Warren will let it roll. Probably the wise thing to do. Again, wet conditions tonight with all the rain.
Tell you, the Buckeyes right now, you know, they've a couple of series of offense have moved the ball really well. Penalties have hurt us on 2 drives. We just got to put one. We've controlled the offensive line of scrimmage. Buckeyes just need to get one in the end zone here and get up by 2 touchdowns.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. The Buckeyes leading 6-0, and they have a 1st down and 10 on their own 49. Jeremy Warren in motion. Handoff to Alex Mount, running room for Alex Mount. And he's going to pick up about 14 yards to the Meigs 36.
And that's that little misdirection out of that motion play. And I tell you, I was worried there for a second. I thought our motion guy turned upfield a little bit too quick, but you know, nice trap there by our offensive guard. Nice gain by Alex Mount.
1st down and 10, Buckeyes at the Marauder 36. Nelsonville-York out of the eye. 2 receivers split out wide right. Edwards takes a snap, hands it off to Mount. And Mount will pick up another 5 yards, maybe 6, as he gets it down to the 30.
Okay, Clark on that tackle again for the Marauders. Tell you, a nice 6-yard gain that again by Mount.
Buckeyes up 6-0 late in the first quarter of play. 2nd down and 4. 1:18 remaining in the first quarter. Buckeyes in a power I, 2nd down and 4 at the Marauder 30. Handoff Alex Mount. And he'll go down right around the 29-yard line, a pickup of 1, but that will be it.
Yeah, Neese on the tackle for Marauders, and nice job that time by the Marauders of plugging that hole up, and Alex just didn't have anywhere to go.
About 45 seconds to play in quarter number 1. Buckeyes 3rd down and about 3, just inside the 30-yard line, and Nelsonville-York will take a timeout. Buckeyes 3rd down and about 3 at the 29-yard line of Meigs. Wearing in motion to the left side. Handoff Alex Mount. He's got the 1st down to the 24-yard line of the Marauders.
And Neese again on the trip and Mount up on that misdirection play. And 1st down for the Buckeyes, and Welch also on that tackle for the Marauders. But this is what we've been doing. We just got to keep penalties away, and hopefully we can cash in on this drive.
Clock running, 23 seconds to play in the first quarter. Buckeyes 1st and 10 at the Meigs 24. Out of the I formation, a receiver on each side. Edwards takes a snap, hands it off to Noah Andrews. He has some running room. And he's still running hard as he takes it inside the 15, about the 14.
And that's a great trap block there by Carter of the Buckeyes. And Andrews running hard, tackled in there by Bartram.
That'll be a 9-yard gain as they spot it at the 15. It'll bring up 2nd down and 1. And that's the end of the first quarter here at Boston Field. Nelsonville-York 6 and Meigs 0. Buckeyes 2nd and 1 at the Marauder 15 as we begin the second quarter of play. Out of the power I, the Buckeyes. And Hunter Edwards will keep it himself around the right side. A flag does come in as Edwards picks up the 1st down.
And that's going to be a holding on the Buckeyes there.
Officials talk things over across the way. And it is holding on Nelsonville-York as you predicted. So the Buckeyes will get second down all over again, but it'll be 10 yards further back.
Yeah, I think Marauders read that play really well, and it looked like on the outside, a Buckeye reached out to try to help Edwards get that corner and just grab the hold of him for a split second, and there's your 10-yard penalty.
Of course, that was from the spot of the foul, so the Buckeyes now a second down and 14 at the Meigs 28. Jeremy Warren in motion to this side. Pitch out. Alex Mount has some running room. Alex Mount will take it inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Picks up about 10 yards.
Tell you, and I love that play when you see two linemen out leading, and it's Carter and McCombs out there leading Mount downfield. And I tell you, it's good to see the linemen getting down there making some key blocks downfield.
So the Buckeyes now third down and 4 at the 19-yard line. Aaron Davis comes in with the Buckeye play. Again, 3rd and 4 for the Buckeyes at the 19 of the Marauders. Buckeyes out of the eye. Hand off to Alex Mount, and he'll be taken down after a short gain to the 17-yard line, and the Buckeyes will have a 4th down coming up.
Tell you, Nick Combs on that tackle, just a backside trap that way away from the power, and tell you, Meigs did a good job of not over pursuing and staying home.
Buckeyes on the 17-yard line of Meigs. It looks like they need to just get just inside the 15-yard line for a 1st down. Buckeyes, of course, will go for it. 4th down and short. We're in motion to this side. Pitch out. Alex Mount cuts it up, and he dives. He's close to the 1st down. Let's see where they spot it.
Okay, he is close, and it just, like you said, just depends on. And I tell you, I think he might have got it. It's awful close.
And there's the officials asking for the players to move aside so they can see, and they say that Meigs has held. The Buckeyes did not pick it up.
Coach Boston's asking for a measurement, and you would think we would be able to get a measurement on that, especially when it's that close.
But the Marauders have held. And Meigs will take over on just inside their own 15-yard line. Meigs out of the eye. Cody Bartram at quarterback, a receiver on each side. Hand off to Michael Davis. And he's going to take it out close to the 19. A flag is down. We may have a holding on the Marauders.
Hey, if that's a holding penalty, that's, I believe, probably the 5th one tonight total.
It is holding on the Meigs Marauders. Seems like each team's had about 3 of those so far. And we're early in the 2nd quarter. Buckeyes up 6-0. Alex Mount taking the 2nd play from the line of scrimmage for a touchdown on a long run. So now the Marauders have a 1st down. It looks like about 18 to go. Back on their own 8-yard line. And a nice hit by the Buckeyes on the far side, right around the 9-yard line.
And that was Noah Andrews on that hit, and it was a nice job by the defensive end also out there to stretch that out. And right now the Buckeye defense is doing a nice job on Davis. Back it's averaged basically 200 yards a game tonight. Just so far here in the 1st quarter or 1st half has less than 30 yards.
Defensive holding on the Buckeyes. Another holding call, but this time it's defensive holding. So now it's 2nd down and about 6 for the Marauders, just inside their own 20. Bartram at quarterback. And Michael Davis, he's hit hard on the left side, and he'll go down after a short gain as he gets it out to the 22, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 3.
The Buckeyes looks like they're in a more of a 4-4 base defense right now, and tell you them linebackers are really able to go down the line and step up and make that hit.
Marauders with 3 yards to go. I believe it's third down. Down marker showing 2. Bartram back to pass, being pressured, and he's hit hard, but he delivers the pass for a first down and more. Ty Phelps on the move for the Meigs Marauders, cuts it back up.
Hey, we got a flag down here for something.
And he'll take it all the way. And Cody Bartram slow to get up. He was hit pretty hard. Just as he was releasing that football, he was really hit.
I'm not sure what penalty we have here, but we have a penalty here at about the 45-yard line. Tell you, Bartram did a nice job finding Phelps coming across the middle of the Buckeye D, and it looks like
it's another holding. It will be a first down for Meigs. And it looks like they'll have it on their own 45-yard line. Officials still discussing things. 9 minutes remaining in the second quarter. The Buckeyes up 6-0.
Tell you, so far, just a quarter and a few minutes into this second quarter, we've had a total of 9 penalties already on the night.
Meigs coach talking to the head official across the way. Buckeyes again leading 6-0.
I really didn't see what the penalty was, other than the catch and then the run through the tackle. But
From Steubenville, the Athens Bulldogs 15. The Steubenville Big Red 13 in the second quarter.
Let's see if things are ready to go.
First quarter score, Triple leads Wahama 7-0.
Looks like they will spot it on the 45-yard line. That's where the Marauders will have it on their own 45. It's first down and 10.
First and 10 Marauders with 9 minutes remaining in the half.
Looks like Michael Davis will take the direct snap. And he's going to take it to the left side. Jeremy Warren in pursuit for the Buckeyes. And he'll push him out of bounds, but not before he picks up 11 yards and a first down to the Buckeye 44.
Okay, and that's where Davis played at when Bartram was hurt in the Fairland game. Played at quarterback with a lot of that direct snaps and runs. And tell you right now, I believe Bartram's still on the sidelines.
First and 10, Meigs, 8:52 remaining in the half.
8:52 to play in the first half. The Buckeyes up 6-0. Marauders at the Buckeye 44, first down and 10. Leave Michael Davis still at quarterback. He is. He takes a snap, runs it straight up the middle, and he'll take it to about the 40-yard line, a gain of 4.
Yeah, Elliott on the that's Jay Elliott on the tackle, and tell you, Bartram now coming back in the game, and hey, he took a really hard hit from, I believe it might have been Noah Andrews or Donovan Ross on that pass completion.
Second and 6,
I was thinking it might have been Tyson McManus. I thought I saw a 4 there,
Could have
but
been.
I wasn't sure if it could have been Noah Andrews, maybe at 48. But second down and 6 for Meigs. Handoff around this side to Isaiah English. And he spins. And he'll be wrestled down by Jay Elliott at the 32-yard line. That'll be a first down for Meigs.
Okay, and that's a nice job. Even though we didn't make the tackle on the corners here, we were still able to stay home. We didn't you know, we didn't get down inside. We was able to keep English basically at somewhere where we could get all the rest of the linemen to come down the field and make that tackle. So it was a nice job by Nungesser.
Marauders 1st and 10 at the Buckeye 33. They'll split out a receiver on each side, out of the eye. Cody Bartram at quarterback. And now it looks like Meigs will take a timeout, and they will. About halfway through the second quarter of play, the Buckeyes leading 6-0. Going down the starters tonight for the Buckeye defense. Of course, they've played well tonight, Meigs, with that high-powered offense, and so far they've kept Meigs at bay. At left end, number 4, Tyson McManus. Left tackle, 59, Jay Elliott. David Ray wears 53 at nose guard. Right tackle, 75, Skylar Canner. Right end, number 20, Donovan Ross. Dakota Mays wears number 10 at outside linebacker. Another outside linebacker, number 3, Walker Elliott. Noah Andrews, 48 at inside linebacker. We'll get back to it here in a second. Marauders hand it off to Michael Davis, and he's still churning those legs down inside the Buckeye 25. It looks like that's where they will spot it.
Okay, it looked like Donovan Ross on that tackle for the Buckeyes and Dakota Mays.
Also starting for the Buckeyes defensively, Jacob Talbert, number 27, inside linebacker. A cornerback, number 22, Jeremy Warren, and at the other corner, 28, Bryson Nungester. Second down and about 2 for Meigs at the Buckeye 25. Bartram back to pass, looking to throw, throwing towards Isaiah English, and it's going to be incomplete.
Tell you, and English actually had to go to the defender there because Warren actually had better look at the ball than English did. So that easily could have turned around and been offensive pass interference.
Yeah, English was doing all he could to just make sure Warren didn't intercept that, even if he would have drawn that flag. Excellent coverage there by Jeremy Warren. So 3rd down and 2 for the Marauders. Couple receivers on each side. You got to believe they'll hand it off to Michael Davis. And they do, and he's hit and stopped short of the first down. He picks up 1 to the 24 to bring up 4th and 1.
Tell you, our defensive line led in there right now by Canner and Elliott have done a really good job up front.
So the Buckeyes held them on 4th and a half yard early in this game. Let's see if they can stop them here on 4th and 1. Rain continues to fall here at Boston Field. 4th and 1 for the Meigs Marauders. They got to get to the Buckeye 23. They're at the 24. They'll go out of the power I. Bartram takes a snap, hands it off to the big tailback. They came with a big lineup out there, and he's got the first down, and a late flag comes in, and another one comes in.
Yeah, it was Nick Combs on the tackle, and on the carry for the Marauders, but now, like you said, we got all kinds of penalty flags down now.
Personal foul on Nelsonville-York. So that'll be half the distance to the goal and a first down for Meigs. 1st and goal at the Buckeye 8-yard line. Nelsonville-York leading 6-0, but the Marauders driving. See if the Buckeyes can hold them back. 6:10 to play in the second quarter. Again, the score clock not working here at Boston Field on the scoreboard. Marauders 1st and goal at the Buckeye 8. They'll split out 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Cody Bartram at quarterback. Phelps in motion. Bartram will keep it himself, takes it up the middle of the field, and he's going to be in for a Meigs touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice fake by Bartram on the jet sweep, and I tell you could see a lot of our linemen going with that fake, and I tell you, it opened up a big hole for Bartram.
So the Marauders looking for the lead on the extra point. See if the Marauders will kick the extra point or go for two. It looks like they will go for the 2-point conversion. They're going with that big lineup and a power eye look. And the ball's loose. And still loose, and the Buckeyes will cover it up back at the 7-yard line. And so the extra point attempt fails for Meigs. 5:44 to play in the first half. Buckeyes 6, Marauders 6. Ty Phelps will kick it away for the Marauders. The Buckeyes with Jeremy Warren back deep to receive the kick. Phelps with the approach and the kick. Backing up Jeremy Warren, and he'll field it back at the 7-yard line. Crosses the 15, brings it to this side, and he'll take it out to the 25-yard line.
Hey, Davis on that tackle, but I'll tell you, Warren somehow slid through two tacklers and before he got tackled by Davis.
So obviously the Buckeyes have shown they can definitely move the ball on the Marauders. They've just had trouble punching it in once they get down deep.
The Buckeyes, I know, have had 3 drives inside the 25-yard line of the Marauders. Penalties have just killed us right now.
So Buckeyes 1st and 10 on their own 25. We're tied at 6. Handoff comes to this side, and Alex Mount will take it out to the 35-yard line right at the first down marker.
Yeah, it's a nice 9-10-yard gain that time by Mount. Little draw, but we came back and pulled a couple lead blockers there. And
the Buckeyes can just stay away from that yellow rag. First down and 10, Buckeyes on their own 35. Out of the I formation, a receiver on each side. Handoff to Noah Andrews. And he'll take it out to the 37-yard line on a gain of a couple for the Buckeyes. It'll bring up 2nd and 8.
I tell you, Ty Phelps from his linebacker spot steps up, makes a nice tackle on Andrews. And
Aaron Davis coming in with the Buckeye play on 2nd down and 8. Buckeyes on their own 37. Hunter Edwards at quarterback. Handoff to Jeremy Warren to this side, and he'll take it to the 40-yard line, and the Buckeyes will have a 3rd and 5 after that gain of 3.
Tell you, on the tackle that time for the Marauders, it was KJ Tracy, and Buckeyes got an important 3rd down and 5 here.
We're tied at 6. 4 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Buckeyes 3rd down and 5 on their own 40-yard line. Jeremy Warren in motion to this side. And play action. Edwards looking to throw, now being pressured, and he'll be sacked back at the 32-yard line.
Tell you, sacked in there by Neese, and tell you, Meigs right now up front are doing a good job getting some penetration on our Buckeye line, but they were also covered well downfield. So
the Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down and about 14. Buckeyes on their own 32-yard line. Jeremy Warren will punt it away. Michael Davis back deep to receive the punt for Meigs. Also back deep is Isaiah English for Meigs. Warren gets it away. Nice punt by Jeremy Warren. And it bounces at the 34-yard line, and Meigs takes a Buckeye bounce and roll.
Hey, I'm not sure how that took a bounce right on the goal on the end line, and how it stayed in bounds, I don't know, but nice roll for the Buckeyes.
About a 45-yard punt for Jeremy Warren. The Marauders will take over with 2:56 to play in the second quarter. The Marauders will have it on their own 23-yard line. We're tied at 6. Cody Bartram at quarterback. Meigs out of the eye. Michael Davis at tailback. Man in motion to this side. Pitch out to Michael Davis. Takes it to the outside. And he'll go down right around the 30-yard line. Picks up about 7 yards.
Okay, David Ray on that tackle along with Talbert.
Second down and about 3 for Meigs.
Okay, Davis is limping around up there a little bit. He might have got turned a little bit, twisted on that last tackle.
We have an official's timeout. We're tied at 6 late in the second quarter. Second down and about 2 for Meigs as they spot it just outside the 30-yard line of Meigs. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Bartram takes a snap, throws it out to Michael Davis. And he's hit hard by Noah Andrews. And then he'll go down right around the 37-yard line. That'll be a first down.
And that's a backwards pass. That's basically a run, just trying to get Davis out in front of all those wideouts. But Andrews, like you said, Andrews, nice tackle. Tell you, when Noah hits you, you know you've been hit.
Meigs first down and 10 on their own 37-yard line. 2 receivers on each side for quarterback Cody Bartram. And he'll throw it out to Michael Davis once again, cuts it up, and then he's tripped up and falls down around the 37-yard line, just a gain of 1 for the Marauders.
I'll tell you what, David Ray, he went from the middle of the football field all the way out there to make the tackle, and he got him by a foot.
Second down and 9 for Meigs on their own 38. Bartram back to pass. Throws over the middle, and it falls incomplete. A little bit too high for Isaiah English.
Yeah, I tell you, Ty Phelps sitting out here in the flat was all by himself, and just a misread that time by Bartram. They covered well. English was covered well by that time by the Buckeyes.
Third down and about 9 for the Marauders. Meigs on their own 38-yard line. 2 receivers on each side. Actually 3 to this side. Cody Bartram at quarterback, takes a snap, looking to throw. Dumps it off, and Noah Andrews knocks it away. Ty Phelps trying to pull that one in, but Noah just got a finger on that one.
Tell you, and he did. Nice coverage by the Buckeyes, and faced a long. Now Meigs faces a 4th down and 9. Buckeyes should come out with some good field position here.
Lane Acree will punt it away once again for Meigs on 4th and about 9. Meigs on their own 38. Jeremy Warren back deep for the Buckeyes, standing at the Buckeye 28. Nice snap. Punt is away. Could be returnable for Jeremy Warren. Takes it at the 27, breaks a tackle, and then he'll go down at the 32-yard line. That's where the Buckeyes will have a first down and 10.
That's a nice downfield tackle by Nick Combs.
Buckeyes 6, Marauders 6, 1:25 to play in the first half. The Buckeyes with a couple timeouts remaining. Of course, the Marauders will have the ball coming out to begin the second half. Let's see if the Buckeyes maybe can put together a drive here and punch it in right before halftime. Buckeyes a couple receivers on each side. Edwards back to pass, throws, and it's incomplete towards Dakota Meigs out at the 37.
Tell you, Hunter got hit that time as he was getting ready to release the ball. That's why it ended up short. And
second down and 10 for the Buckeyes on their own 32. .120 to play in the second quarter. Of course, the clock stops on the incompletion.
And that's something the Buckeyes need to look at now, too. A couple incomplete passes, and we're punting the ball to Meigs with 50 seconds to go. So we got to make sure we make some good completions here or tuck the ball down and run.
Hunter Edwards looking to throw. A quarterback draw by Edwards. And he'll take it across the 35 to the 36-yard line as he picks up 4 yards. That'll bring up a 3rd and 6.
And he's tackled in there by Bartram. And
Bartram and Colton nicely for the Marauders. 8-4 on the play.
3rd and 6 for the Buckeyes on their own 36-yard line.
36-yard line.
Again, we're tied at 6 apiece. Buckeyes in an I formation. Aaron Davis split out wide left. Jeremy Warren wide right. Draw play. Alex Mount trying to get away, and he'll pick up about 3 for the Buckeyes, but the Buckeyes will be 3 yards shy of the first down.
Once again, Nice on that tackle, and looks like we got a timeout by Meigs on the field.
I believe the Marauders now have 1 timeout remaining. We're tied at 6 late in the first half. Buckeyes 4th and about 3 on their own 39-yard line. Jeremy Wareham will punt it away.
Tell you, Meigs is bringing everybody up right now but 1 deep.
Nice snap. And Warren gets it away. Nice punt by Jeremy Warren. High, long punt, takes a Buckeye roll. About a 47-yard punt for Jeremy Warren.
Tell you, I watched Jeremy warm up during pregame, and he was really he had some good punts during pregame. It looked like they were going a nice 45-yard punt, and tell you, he's brought it right into the game tonight.
Let's see if the Marauders just run out the clock here deep in their own territory. And of course, they'll have the ball coming out in the second half. They don't want to turn it over to the Buckeyes right before halftime. Just outside their own 15-yard line, 1st down and 10. Cody Bartram at quarterback, 2 receivers on each side with Michael Davis to his left. Bartram looking to throw, does so, and it's caught by Michael Davis on the far side, breaks a tackle, cuts it back up, and then he'll go down right around the 40-yard line.
And that's just a tailback flare pass there, and tell you, with his speed,
and now the clock starts after the movement of the chains, and Cody Bartram will spike the football to stop the clock, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 10.
Tell you, anytime you can get Phelps out in the open with that much room, I tell you, he's really dangerous.
2nd and 10 at the Buckeye 39. Bartram at quarterback. Bartram back to pass, throwing long towards this side. Buckeyes with 3 men out there, and it's knocked away by Bryson Nungester.
Hey, it was nice coverage, too. The Meigs coaches are wanting some pass interference on that, but I can tell you, they didn't touch him until everybody went up for the ball.
Isaiah English, the intended receiver, brings up a 3rd and 10 for the Marauders. Meigs at the Buckeye 39-yard line. Down marker showing 2nd down, but again, Meigs spiked it on the first one to stop the clock. Bartram back to pass, throwing long on his side. A flag comes in, and it falls incomplete down at the goal line.
Tell you what happened there, one of the receivers covered up the other receiver, and both of them went downfield, so that makes the inside guy ineligible. So it's the illegal man downfield for the Marauders, which the Buckeyes will decline that penalty and go into halftime here, tied up 6-6.
Illegal man downfield on the Marauders, decline. It is halftime here at Boston Field. And at halftime, it's Nelsonville-York 6 and Meigs 6. Garrett Maiden will kick it away for the Buckeyes to begin the second half. Michael Davis and Isaiah English back deep for the Marauders.
I have some unofficial first half stats, and basically it's all rushing on both sides of the ball for both teams. Mount leading the Buckeyes with 17 carries, 165 yards in the touchdown. Davis leading the Marauders, 12 for 65.
Approached by Maiden and the kick. It's going to land around the 23. Picked up by Michael Davis. Takes it to the far side. Cuts it up. Michael Davis across midfield. Michael Davis at the Buckeye 30, 20, and he's going to take it in for the touchdown. No flags. So the Marauders with their first lead.
Tell you, when you got one of your best running back, and he can make plays like that in open field. Just a nice return by Michael Davis.
Meigs leading by 6 with the extra point attempt upcoming. Marauders tried to go for 2 last time and fumbled the snap. Looks like the Marauders needing a couple more players out there, and here they come. Might be flirting with a delay of game penalty here on this extra point attempt. They're going for 2. Cody Bartram hands it off, and it is good on the 2-point conversion, and the Marauders take a 14-6 lead over the Buckeyes. Ty Phelps will kick it away for Meigs. Jeremy Warren back deep for Nelsonville-York. The approach and the kick goes to the far side, taken around the 22-yard line. Bryson Nungester.
Oh, it looks like a face mask on the play.
And he's brought down at the 31-yard line. That's where the Buckeyes will have their first possession of the second half.
And he's brought down in there by the Marauder of Lance. I believe that's Akery.
So the Marauders leading now 14-6. Buckeyes 1st and 10 on their own 31. Hunter Edwards hands it off to Alex Mount, and he'll take it out to the 34-yard line as he picks up about 3 yards for Nelsonville-York.
I tell you, it looked like Mount tried to make a cut. Bartram was there, made a nice hit, but it looked like it just slipped a little bit slip on the turf there.
Second down and about 7 for Nelsonville-York on their own 34-yard line. Early part of the third quarter of play. Buckeyes in a power eye. And Hunter Edwards will keep it himself, and he's hit and dropped. That'll be a yard loss back to the 33-yard line.
Tell you, Dylan Neese on that tackle, he really came alive there in that second quarter with a lot of tackles for the Marauders, and tell you, that was a huge tackle right there on Edwards.
3rd down and 8 for Nelsonville-York. Buckeyes on their own 33-yard line. We have an officials timeout. And it looks like we're ready to go. Buckeyes 3rd and 8 on their own 33. Hunter Edwards at quarterback. Back to pass, looking for a receiver. Rolls to this side. And he's going to run with it. Hunter Edwards, and he's got a Buckeye first down, and a flag comes in across the field.
Tell you, he's made it by about a yard, but like you said, there's a flag on the other side of the field, and that's right around that line of scrimmage.
And it's holding on the Buckeyes. So Hunter Edwards, Buckeyes on a 3rd and 8. Edwards runs it for 9 yards and a Buckeye first down, but holding called on Nelsonville-York.
Tell you, Buckeyes had 5 penalties, 50 yards in the first half.
So the Buckeyes now 3rd and 16 back on their own 25-yard line.
Ball spotted at the Buckeye 25-yard line, 3rd and 16.
Nelsonville-York in an I formation, a receiver split out to each side. Edwards takes a snap, hands it off to Alex Mount. Mount with some running room, and he's going to have the first down for the Buckeyes all the way out
He's still going, too.
to the 48-yard line, and they'll spot him down at midfield.
A nice run in there by Mount.
And a late flag comes in. I believe it's going to be unsportsmanlike on Meigs.
Yeah, we got 2 down. One official was looking at the way of the Buckeyes, so this could be offsetting.
Officials talking things over. Buckeyes open up a nice hole, the offensive line, and Alex Mount does the rest. See if this will be offsetting. On sportsmanlike conduct on Meigs. And unsportsmanlike on Nelsonville-York. So they spot it right at midfield. And the Buckeyes will have a first down and 10. What a big play by the Buckeyes, of course, trailing by 8 as we begin the second half of that long kickoff return to start the second half, and the Buckeyes facing a 3rd and 16, and they pick up the first down and a lot more.
I really don't understand the placing of the ball, because the ball was dead farther upfield, and that's where the unsportsmanlike penalties took place. That was there, not back at the 50, because they started at the 50 and marched off 15, then marched back 15. So the ball should be up at the tackle area, at least in my opinion.
Let's see if we're ready to go. It looks like we are. They'll spot it and leave it there at the 50-yard line. Buckeyes 1st and 10. Nelsonville-York out of the eye. 2 receivers split out wide right, and Jeremy Warren, Dakota Meigs. Hand off to Alex Mount, and he's hit after a gain of about 2, and a flag comes in. Again, a couple of them.
It's been a flag night for sure here at Boston Field.
See what the call is this time. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Meigs. So that'll be a Buckeye first down after the 15-yard mark off. And the Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10 at the Meigs 34.
Hey, right now, both teams, I think, need to control their emotions a little bit. We've had, I don't know how many unsportsmanlike penalties so far tonight.
Buckeyes in a power eye. Hand off to Alex Mount. And he'll be taken down around the 33-yard line, a gain of 1.
And he's hit in there first by big number 78, and that's Harless, Brad Harless. And
second down and 9 for the Buckeyes at the 33 of Meigs. Marauders up 14-6 here in the third quarter. Again, the clock not functioning on the scoreboard here tonight at Boston Field. Buckeyes out of the eye. And a handoff, Alex Mount on a draw play. And he'll take it down close to the 27-yard line. The Buckeyes will have a third down and about 4.
I tell you, your line has to do a nice job of stepping in and pushing out. But I tell you, your fullback has the key block on that. And I'll tell you, Noah Andrews went out and just took on the linebacker out there, which was Phelps, and did a nice job of giving Mount room to run.
Buckeyes 3rd and 4 at the Marauder 28-yard line. Handoff goes to Noah Andrews, and he'll take it to the 25. He reaches out the football, and the Buckeyes will have a 4th and 1. Buckeyes need to get to the Meigs 24-yard line for a first down.
Andrews had 22 yards rushing in the first half, and
so big play in this game right here. Buckeyes 4th and 1 at the Marauder 25. Nelsonville-York down 8. Buckeyes at a power I. Mount takes a handoff, and he's got the first down. Nice second effort by Alex Mount.
And that was great second effort. Marauder, it looked like it was Neese had his, and Welch had their hand on his jersey, and Mount just ran through it, kept the feet moving. Huge first down for the Buckeyes.
First down and 10 at the Marauder 23. Hunter Edwards at quarterback. Jeremy Waring goes in motion left. And a pitch out to Alex Mount on the left side. Has some running room. And a flag comes in once again as Mount takes it down to the 10-yard line.
That's usually on the outside. That's a holding penalty probably on the Buckeyes.
Holding on the Buckeyes. So the Buckeyes with a first down, and it's back at the 31 of the Marauders. First down and about 18.
Counting the offsetting penalties on the night, we've had 19 penalties called tonight.
Buckeyes in an I formation, a receiver on each side. First down and 18. Edwards rolls to this side, being pressured, and he throws it away, and flags come in. And it is intentional grounding on Nelsonville-York.
And I believe that's a loss of down and also from the spot of the throw.
So the ball now will be spotted all the way back at the Buckeye 46-yard line. Nelsonville-York needs to get to the Meigs 12 for a first down. So Buckeyes with a second down and about 40 to go. And a draw play to Alex Mount. Mount gets it back into Meigs territory at the 49 as he picks up close to 5.
Yeah, Bartram and Neese again on that tackle for the Marauders. And
third down and about 35 for Nelsonville-York to go. Third down and 36. Buckeyes at the Meigs 49-yard line. Two receivers on each side. Edwards takes a snap, back to pass. And he's going to throw long on the right side. Dakota Meigs. He pulls it in down at the 10-yard line. That's a Buckeye first down.
That's a huge play. Ran an X pattern, and both defenders went with Jeremy Waring, which you can understand why with as many catches as Waring has had, which left Dakota wide open down the sidelines.
What a throw by Hunter Edwards, and nice catch by Dakota Meigs. And Meigs, what an excellent job of getting open.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, that was probably the best pass blocking we had when we actually really had to dig deep and get a big play. And no pressure at all that time on Edwards.
They give Hunter plenty of time to look the field over that time. Buckeyes first and goal at the 8 of Meigs. Out of the eye, pitch out Alex Mount. Mount heading for the end zone, but he's going to be knocked out just shy of it. Looks like they'll spot it around the 2-yard line. That's where the Buckeyes will have a 2nd and goal situation. Buckeyes down 14-6 here in the 3rd quarter.
Tell you what the Buckeyes got to be thinking now is not only do we got to be thinking touchdown here, but we also got to be thinking, what are we going to do on that conversion? We got to be thinking of a good play here, getting ourselves in a position to get that 2-point conversion and tie this game up.
Buckeyes in a power eye. Jeremy Warren, Noah Andrews, Alex Mount. Edwards takes a snap, hands it off to Mount. Touchdown, Nelsonville-York.
Second touchdown on the night.
And flags come in from everywhere. And it looks like they've ejected number 78 of the Marauders. The officials still talking things over. Buckeyes down by 2, 14-12 with the conversion attempt upcoming as the officials sort things out. Again, flags came in from everywhere.
Number 78 on the defense. He is ejected. The penalty will be enforced on the try.
So the Buckeyes will get a half a distance on the penalty here, which is huge. A yard and a half is a huge a gain on going for 2 points.
Buckeyes trying to tie this game up. And they'll spot it at the 1.5-yard line now, half the distance to the goal. Buckeyes trying to tie this game up at 14 here in the 3rd quarter. Buckeyes out of the power eye. Bryson Nungester, Noah Andrews, Alex Mount in the backfield. Hunter Edwards at quarterback. Handoff Alex Mount. He's going to take it in, and we're tied at 14. Buckeyes 14, Marauders 14 here in the 3rd quarter. Garrett Maiden will kick it away for Nelsonville-York. Isaiah English and Michael Davis back deep for the Marauders. Of course, Michael Davis took it all the way for a touchdown on the kickoff to begin the 2nd half.
Yeah, Buckeyes have to stay in their lanes here and make sure Davis keeps the ball in the middle of the football field.
We believe there's about 6 minutes, 15 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. The approach by Maiden, he kicks it to this side, and the Marauders will cover it up. Pretty good kick by Garrett Maiden at the 24-yard line.
Tell you, and the Marauder jumped on the ball. He did a good job because once it's a live ball, that ball goes out of bounds. They get it, up at the 35. However, he did a good job making sure his team got the ball back.
Yeah, as you're saying, if he would have waited around to see if that goes out of bounds or not, the Buckeyes may recover it.
Exactly.
So the Marauders 1st and 10 on their own 24. It's tied at 14. Cody Bartram at quarterback, and Marauders out of the eye with a receiver on each side. Bartram play action, looking to throw, does so on the right side, and it falls incomplete. Coverage was Bryson Nungester, and a flag comes in. And we're going to have a dead ball foul on. Let's see who it's on, if it's on Nelsonville-York or Meigs. But
yeah, I believe they got one on Nelsonville-York this time. And, on that pass before that.
Personal foul on the Buckeyes. They spotted out to the 39-yard line. 1st down and 10 for Meigs. Marauders with 2 receivers on each side, actually 3 to this side. Cody Bartram at quarterback. Game tied at 14 apiece here in the third quarter. Officials talking to a player from each team at the 38-yard line, probably laying down the law. Probably there's been some unsportsmanlikes and personal fouls in this game.
And this is, the officials should have been controlling all along, but they definitely need to be controlling this game right now.
First down and 10, Meigs on their own 39-yard line. 3 receivers to this side, 2 to the far side. Cody Bartram at quarterback. Michael Davis in motion. He takes the handoff to the right side, brings it to the middle of the field, and he's going to pick up 3, but a flag comes in, and we probably have another holding call.
Yeah, canter on that tackle with Davis that time after a short game, but like you said, here's another holding penalty.
Holding on the Marauders. Both teams have been plagued with a holding call tonight.
And both teams looking at identical 9 penalties so far on the night.
So that's a 10-yard mark off. First down and 20 for the Marauders back on their own 29. 2 receivers on each side. Cody Bartram at quarterback with Michael Davis to his right. And a high snap. He hands it off to Davis. And he'll take it out to the 32-yard line as he picks up about 3 yards, and it'll be 2nd and 17.
Yeah, Jeremy Waring on that tackle that time for the Buckeyes, and we do have a player down on the field.
So we have an injury timeout, an injured Buckeye down. Hopefully that young man will be okay. Late in the third quarter, we're tied at 14. Skylar Canner, the injured Buckeye, and he walks off under his own power, although he was limping. Hopefully he'll be okay. 2nd and 17 for the Marauders on their own 32. Bartram play action, back to pass, throws back to the side, open is Michael Davis. And he's going to have the first down and more for the Marauders inside the Buckeye 40. And then he'll go down right around the 31-yard line of Nelsonville-York.
That was a nice play action pass that time, and Davis just continued on his route, and it was just a nice pass by Bartram.
First down and 10 at the Buckeye 31. We're tied at 14. Cody Bartram at quarterback. Receiver on each side. And Bartram will keep it himself, takes it up the middle, tries to bring it back to this side. He's tripped up by Walker Elliott.
Yeah, I tell you, that was a nice shoestring tackle there by Walker, and because Bartram only had, I think, one more person to beat on this back side.
He picks up 5. It'll bring up 2nd and 5 for Meigs at the Buckeye 26. Cody Bartram will go under center this time, 2nd and 5. Davis in motion to the right side, and Bartram will throw to him. He does pull it in. And then he'll go down right around the 23-yard line.
And there's another flag.
Looks like a shot to the helmet called on the Buckeyes. And that'll be a personal foul.
It was a short gain. It was a nice job by Talbert over there to make the tackle.
First and 10 for Meigs at the Buckeye 14. Handoff to Phelps coming this side. Buckeyes in pursuit, and he's going to go down for a loss. Ball comes out late. It looked like his forward progress had been stopped, and the whistle had blown the play dead.
Tell you, we had great pursuit on this side here. And Phelps just kept going backwards like he was going to try to outrun that backside end, but place that in, but it wasn't going to happen. We had a nice job by Ross and Elliott and Talbert.
So about an 8-yard loss. It brings up 2nd and 18. Cody Bartram at quarterback with Michael Davis to his left, three receivers to the right, one to the left. Bartram takes a snap, throws it out to Michael Davis, cuts it back up, and then he'll go down right around the 22-yard line. Gain of about 2.
Yeah, Jay Elliott's on the tackle for the Buckeyes, and tell you once again, that's a quick motion play to get Davis the ball on the outside, and we know what Davis can do when he's out there all on his own.
Tyson McManus also in on that tackle for the Buckeyes. 3rd down now and about 17 for the Marauders. Outside the Buckeye 20 at about the 21. Davis in motion to the right. Bartram looking to throw, dumps it off over the middle. Ty Phelps, and he'll take it inside the 15, about the 14, but that's going to bring up a 4th down and long, 4th and about 9.
Yeah, I tell you what, fake that ball to Davis, try to draw them backers out of there, but backside screen to Phelps. And
Buckeyes needing a hold here, 4th and 9. The Marauders will go for it at the Buckeye 14-yard line. The receivers split out wide on each side. Out of the eye, the Marauders. Cody Bartram at quarterback. Play action, Bartram back to pass, throws over the middle, and it's a touchdown to Ty Phelps. And a flag comes in, a late flag after the play. Officials talking things over. I believe the touchdown will stand.
I tell you, that was Phelps. That same play, Phelps had a big play with earlier in which they called back the touchdown. It was the same exact play.
Officials still talking things over out in the middle of the field. Again, Cody Bartram hit Ty Phelps on a touchdown pass, but the flag was down. Holding on Meigs and unsportsmanlike conduct on Nelsonville-York. So we will think it'll be offsetting penalties and we'll do it over again.
I'm guessing between both teams we have a total of about 10 to 12 holding penalties on the night.
Ball spotted at the Buckeye 15. Still waiting for the officials to put the game in play. Now it looks like we're ready to go. It'll be 4th down for the Marauders at the Buckeye 15. Of course, Meigs will go for it once again. We're tied at 14 late in the 3rd quarter. Cody Bartram at quarterback. He's back to pass. Throws over the middle, and it falls incomplete. Isaiah English, the intended receiver, and it falls incomplete at the 10-yard line, and the Buckeyes hold on down.
I'll tell you, and he had a step on the Buckeye defender there. Bartram put that in the right place, and that's a touchdown for Meigs. But we'll take that incompletion anytime.
So we're tied at 14. The Buckeyes will take over on their own 15-yard line. Let's see if the Buckeyes can put together an 85-yard touchdown
there
drive
goes another
right here.
Flag, and I think that's on the coach.
Flag across the way. And if that's on the Marauders, the Buckeyes will be on their own 30 instead of 15 to start this drive. And it's just a sideline warning on the Marauders, so no penalty, just a warning. So the Buckeyes 1st and 10 on their own 15.
Yeah, it looks like we're starting to get another shot of rain here tonight.
A minute and 1 second remaining in the third quarter, they've announced. Buckeyes out of the eye. Hand off to Alex Mount, breaks a tackle, Mount breaks another one. And then he'll be taken down right around the 20-yard line. Picks up about 5.
Yeah, Phelps on the tackle for the Marauders, and we've had some success with that draw play, and it works well when your defenders are really getting up the field, and you can turn them out and lock that linebacker or at fullback right on that linebacker.
Clock running, 32 seconds to play. In the third quarter, we're tied at 14. Buckeyes 2nd down and about 5. Out of the eye. Hand off to Alex Mount on the left side. And he falls forward out to about the 23-yard line. Picks up 3.
And he's tackled in there by Neese. Neese has had a really nice game for the Marauders tonight.
And that's going to be the end of the third quarter of play here at Boston Field. It's the Buckeyes 14, the Marauders 14. Buckeyes 3rd down and 2 on their own 23. As we begin the final 12 minutes of this game, Buckeyes out of the power eye. Alex Mount with the handoff. He's got the first down out to the 30-yard line. Picks up 7.
And he's tripped up in there, I believe. And once again, it was by Neese, and which I believe he's been about on every tackle almost, it seems like, for the Marauders.
Hunter Edwards, the quarterback, jogs back in from the sideline. 1st down and 10, Buckeyes on their own 30. Buckeyes out of the eye, pitch out to Alex Mount to this side. Mount with some running room, crosses the 40 and is taken out of bounds around the 42, maybe the 43. That's a Buckeye 1st down.
Phelps pushed him out of bounds, and once again, that's just some real nice double teaming here by our wing back and end, so Mount can turn that corner.
First down and 10, Buckeyes on their own 43-yard line. Early in the fourth quarter of play, we're tied at 14. Buckeyes out of the eye. Jeremy Warren split out wide right. Hunter Edwards under center, hands it off to Alex Mount. And Mount will go down right around the 45-yard line, a gain of 2.
Yeah. For the Marauders that time on the tackle is English.
We have a good one here at Boston Field tonight. We're tied at 14. Again, first part of the fourth quarter. Buckeyes 2nd and 8 on their own 45, out of the eye. Back to pass, Hunter Edwards.
He's got someone
throwing long. Jeremy Warren is open. He's at the 25, the 20, and knocked out of bounds around the 12-yard line. They're going to spot it at the 15.
Warren ran wide open right down the middle of the football field, and I'm just stunned. No one from the Marauders are watching Warren one-on-one.
Nice pitch and catch. Hunter Edwards and Jeremy Warren. 1st and 10, Buckeyes at the Marauder 15. Buckeyes out of the I formation. Noah Andrews at fullback. Alex Mount at tailback. Hunter Edwards at quarterback. Receiver on each side. Handoff Alex Mount on the left side, and he'll get it down to about the 12-yard line as he picks up 3.
And he's tackled in there by Bartram and Clark for the Marauders.
And it looks like they'll spot it at the 13-yard line, so a gain of 2. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. 10 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. We're tied at 14. The Buckeyes driving, trying to get the lead back. Buckeyes out of the eye, 2nd down and 8, and we have an officials timeout. Head official coming over and talking to head coach Dave Boston Jr. It looks like we're ready to go. Buckeyes 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line of the Marauders. Buckeyes out of the eye. Pitch out. Alex Mount on the right side. Cuts it up. Alex Mount down to the 5, to the 4, maybe to the 3. And the Buckeyes will have a 1st and goal from right there. And Alex Mount down on the play. And hopefully he'll be okay.
Tell you, it looked like he slipped, twisted a little bit on that tackle.
So we have an injury timeout. We're tied at 14 here in the fourth quarter. 9:34 to play in the fourth quarter. Alex Mount walks off under his own power. Buckeyes 1st and goal at the 3-yard line of the Meigs Marauders. Buckeyes trying to get the lead out of the power I. Edwards takes the snap, hands it off to Noah Andrews. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And obviously in a close game, the extra point attempts so important. See if the Buckeyes attempt the extra point or if they'll go for 2.
Looks like they're going for 2.
Of course, again, it's a wet night here at Boston Field, and we've seen on a couple other conversion attempts where the ball slipped away and it failed. 1 for each team. So the Buckeyes will go out of the eye, going for 2. Pitch out. Alex Mount back in the game, cuts it up. And he's going to be taken down short of the goal line. So the Marauders held on the conversion attempt, but the Buckeyes lead 20-14 here in the fourth period. Garrett Maiden will kick it away for the Buckeyes. Isaiah English and Michael Davis back deep for Meigs.
And we don't want to kick it to Davis.
And the kick comes towards Isaiah English. He'll pick it up and then pitch it off to Michael Davis, and then he's going to be hit and dropped around the 33-yard line.
Yeah, David Ray made the first contact. Then O'Neal came in, made a nice tackle also.
Got 9 minutes remaining in this game. Buckeyes up 6. Actually 8:53 to play.
Tell you right now, every offensive series is huge, really, for both teams, even though the Buckeyes are up. But, you only have a couple series left in the game right now.
Cody Bartram at quarterback. Meigs out of the eye. On their own 33, 1st and 10. Michael Davis takes the handoff, and he breaks a tackle, gets to the outside. He's got a 1st down as Dakota Meigs takes him down around the 47.
Okay, and that's about a 17-yard gain that time for Davis. And like Mount, that's what you get when you got two really good tailbacks going against each other. They really mirror each other a lot. Both got great speed, and both are really good on their feet and able to get to the outside.
Marauders 1st down and 10, and they will spot it at the Meigs 49. Receiver on each side. Meigs out of the eye. Cody Bartram at quarterback. He's back to pass, looking for a receiver. Throws, and it is caught down to the Buckeye 40. That will be a 1st down on a gain of 11.
Okay, and that's the play that they've scored twice on, and it's been called back. But Bartram does a nice job of finding Phelps coming across the field.
They spotted at the Buckeye 39, 1st down and 10 for the Marauders. Buckeyes up by 6. 2 receivers on each side. Handoff to Michael Davis, takes it up the middle of the field. A flag comes in. The ball does come out. Still loose. The Buckeyes trying to jump on the ball. They do get it eventually.
They say the
and
Buckeyes
they say
got
it is
it.
Buckeye football. There is a flag down. I believe it was going to be another holding call on Meigs, I believe. It was thrown by the head official from behind the play, and usually that indicates holding. And it is holding on Meigs, and that will be declined. Buckeyes will take the football. Buckeyes take over on their own 33-yard line, up by 6.
Hey, Davis just kept fighting for yards there. Marauders are saying he was down as momentum stopped, but Buckeyes just kept going after the ball.
Let's see if the Buckeyes can go get another score here. 8.5 minutes to play, and the Buckeyes up 6. I'd like to see the Buckeyes get a 2-score lead. 1st and 10, Nelsonville-York on their own 32, out of the eye, a receiver on each side. Edwards takes a snap, hands it off to Mount, has some running room. Alex Mount across midfield. He's going to take it all the way. Alex Mount, touchdown.
Hey, and what a huge play, and that's the play that the Buckeyes have had so much success on here in this game.
What a play by the Buckeyes. Again, the offensive line opens up a big hole, and Alex Mount don't need much. So the Buckeyes get that 2-score lead. Now leading 26-14. Of course, the Buckeyes will go for 2, try to make it a 14-point advantage. They failed on their last attempt. Hunter Edwards at quarterback, and Nelsonville-York will take a timeout. Head coach Dave Boston saw something. He ran out on the field jumping up and down, signaling timeout to the official, trying to get the official's attention.
Yeah, well, you know, right now this is a huge play. The Buckeyes are up by 2 touchdowns, but 2 points can make a huge difference in this game, puts a lot more pressure on the Marauders.
Timeout on the field. Buckeyes attempting the 2-point conversion. They'll go out of the power I with Jeremy Warren, Noah Andrews, and Alex Mount in the backfield. Hunter Edwards under center at quarterback. Hands it off to Mount. Driving, and
he did not make it.
It looked like he did not make it. So the conversion attempt fails. But again, the Buckeyes own a 26-14 lead with about 8 minutes, 11 seconds to play in the game. Garrett Maiden will kick it away for the Buckeyes. Michael Davis, Isaiah English back deep for the Marauders. The approach and the kick comes to this side. Isaiah English comes up and takes it. He'll pitch it back to Michael Davis as he did last time. And the Buckeyes right there. Davis taken down at the 37-yard line. Good coverage by the Buckeyes. Again, Michael Davis, very dangerous.
Yeah, and they're going to get him the ball almost, you know, in every possession, every chance they can. They're going to try to put the ball in his hands. And, you know, we've already seen him take one back to start the second half. So
8:05 to play in the game. The Buckeyes up 26-14. Marauders first down and 10 on their own 38-yard line. 2 receivers on each side for Meigs. Cody Bartram at quarterback. Bartram takes the snap, looking to throw. Throws over the middle, and Jeremy Warren with the interception at the 44-yard line.
Say that pass was intended for Davis, and you could see the Buckeyes knew exactly where he was going.
As you said, they faked it to Michael Davis up the middle. And then he ran straight up the field. They tried to get the ball to him, but overthrown a little bit. And the Buckeyes right there, Jeremy Warren with a nice interception, his second interception on the season. So the Buckeyes with a 2-score lead, and they own the football.
Hey, this right here is when you definitely need that that big offensive line and a lot of Noah Andrews right here.
1st and 10, Buckeyes on their own 45. Buckeyes will want to keep that clock moving. And handoff goes to Noah Andrews. He has some running room. He's got a 1st down to the Meigs 44-yard line.
That's a quick 10 yards before he's tripped up in there by Phelps and Bartram.
7:44 remaining. The clock will start once they get the chain set. First down and 10, Nelsonville-York at the Marauder 44. Buckeyes out of the eye.
Right
Hunter
now,
Edwards waiting for the official to give the signal that the play clock's down under 5. And there it is. He raises his hand in the air, hands it off to Alex Mount. And Mount with a nice gain as he picks up about 6 yards.
And that's once again, that's that trap at the 6 hole that we've had luck with all night tonight. And that might be the first time the Marauders have stopped it under 6 yard, under a 10-yard gain.
2nd and 4 for Nelsonville-York at the Marauder 38-yard line.
They just quick stats here. Mount's already up over 320 yards on the night.
Buckeyes out of the power eye. 2nd and 4. Handoff to Alex Mount, straight up the middle. Not much there that time for Alex. He picks up a yard to the 37, and the Buckeyes will have a 3rd and 3.
Yeah, to Bartram on the tackle that time, and Clark for the Marauders. And
the clock continues to run. Again, the scoreboard not operational tonight. And we get updated once in a while on how much time is remaining in each period. Buckeyes up 2 scores, leading 26-14.
This could be, we could be going on this on 3rd and 4th down here. And
pitch out, Alex Mount cuts it up, and he's going to be close to 1st down. I believe he's got it. Looks like he picked it up.
They had Nice on that tackle, but yeah, once again, even I think if we came up short, I think the Buckeyes go for it anyways. But nice run that time by Mount, and moves the chains and needs more time off that clock.
First down and 10, Buckeyes at the 33 of Meigs. Hunter Edwards at quarterback. Waiting for the back judge to raise his hands, and there it is, saying there's 5 seconds left before the delay of game. Edwards hands it off. Jeremy Warren takes it to the 30-yard line as he picks up 3.
Okay, and Phelps is the only one left on that side. If Warren gets one more step, he's going to go in for the touchdown. Nice job by Phelps making the tackle here.
Rain falling here at Boston Field.
Yeah, seems like it's been really sporadic tonight. We'll go 4 or 5 minutes without it, and then it comes back again.
Buckeyes 2nd down and 7 at the Meigs 30. Clock continues to roll here in the 4th quarter. Buckeyes with a 26-14 lead over Meigs. And the handoff goes to Alex Mount, and he's hit immediately. That will be a loss for the Buckeyes. Back to the 33, back to the original line of scrimmage, and now Meigs will take a timeout. Buckeyes will be facing a 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, I tell you, Meigs is going to. They got to start using their timeouts now. Especially on a good stop, 3rd down and long. That's a great opportunity right now for them to get that timeout and stop that clock.
Buckeyes 3rd down and 10. Out of the eye. 4 minutes, 30 seconds to play in this game. And back to pass, Nelsonville-York. Pass towards Jeremy Warren, and it falls incomplete down at the 7-yard line, and the Buckeyes will have a 4th down and 10.
Nice coverage downfield by the Marauders, and
Buckeyes taking a shot, expecting Meigs to be right up there, looking for the run out of the Buckeyes.
yeah, and you tell you what, they had pretty much almost everybody up in the box within 5 yards. So
Buckeyes 4th and 10. Of course, the clock will change for the change of possession if the Buckeyes don't pick up the 1st down. And a draw play will go to Alex Mount. Mount, he's got the 1st down up the middle, 15, 10, 5, and he's down around the 3-yard line.
I'll tell you, when you have that many people up front, once you get 4 yards downfield, the only one left to get you is from behind, or if there's a safety, and Meigs has no safety right now.
1st and goal, Buckeyes at the 3. And, of course, Nelsonville-York can put this game away right here if they can punch it in and get a 3-score lead with under 4 minutes to play. Buckeyes in a power I.
You know, the Buckeyes moved the ball the whole first half, just penalties really killed them. They haven't done anything different but now they're putting it in the end zone.
Handoff Alex Mount on the right side, and he'll be taken down around the 2. He'll pick up 1. Of course, that clock continues to roll.
Yeah, Neese on the tackle that time for the Marauders. And
2nd and goal from the 2 of Meigs. Buckeyes leading 26-14, under 4 minutes to play in the game. Buckeyes in a T formation. Still letting that clock wind down. Handoff, Jeremy Warren battling for that goal line.
There.
Official looking things over. And they're going to say he's just shy of it by about a foot. And now Meigs will take a timeout.
Hey, didn't seem like there was much urgency on the side judge here to get in there.
So the Marauders call their 2nd timeout of the 2nd half. Buckeyes down at the 1-foot line. They'll have a 3rd and goal, and the Buckeyes leading 26-14. Buckeyes 3rd and goal at the 1-foot line of the Marauders in a power I. And Edwards will keep it himself, and looks like he's in, and he's in for the touchdown.
That should put this game away, put it out of reach for the Buckeyes.
Buckeyes lead at 32-14. Garrett Maiden will attempt the point after touchdown. Dakota Meigs will snap. Jeremy Warren will hold. Nice snap, and the kick is up. The kick is no good. It looked to be off to the right. But again, the Buckeyes lead 32-14 late in this game. 2:27 to play. Buckeye cheerleaders. Maya Flores, Lily Parsons, Mackenzie Patton, Alyssa Spencer, Brandy Atkins, Alyssa Klaus, Cassie Coe, Shauna McCombs, Mackenzie Perry, Mariah Abram, Abby Adams, Michaela Bradford, Chloe Chubb, and Cassie Getchell. Also Caitlin Dieter and Hannah Hiles. And the cheerleading advisors, Christy O'Neill and Shannon Seal. Buckeyes will kick it away. Garrett Maiden will do the kicking. Michael Davis back deep along with Isaiah English.
This is a good opportunity right here for a squib kick.
The approach and the kick comes to this side, and that one will bounce out of bounds, and Meigs will have it on the 35-yard line. Getting the Buckeyes up 32-14. Meigs on their own 35, first down and 10. They'll split out 3 receivers to the far side, 2 to this side. Cody Bartram at quarterback. Buckeyes with a lot of men back, and they'll dump it off. And going down with it is Michael Davis. Good tackle over there by Dakota Meigs.
Yeah, and right now the Buckeyes will give them all that little stuff inside, 3 5-yard dump passes. As long as we can make good tackles, keep them from turning the corners, we got this. That's what we'll do.
Cody Bartram looking to throw. He does so. He's got a man open down at the Buckeye 43. Breaks a tackle and takes it down to the 36.
Hey, passing there to Acree.
Of course, the Marauders in a hurry up. And now Nelsonville-York will take a timeout. Late in this game, Buckeyes leading 32-14. Meigs out of the I formation, 1st and 10 at the Buckeye 35. Bartram back to pass, looking for a receiver, throws over the middle. Ty Phelps, and it's going to fall incomplete down at the 18.
Tell you, and that's the first time Phelps has dropped a ball tonight.
And we're going to have a legal man downfield on Meigs.
Yeah, it looks like the whiteout on this side covered Phelps up, so as soon as Phelps went downfield, he was basically a lineman.
So that'll be a penalty on the Marauders. And they'll repeat first down. They'll spot it back at the 40. It'll be 1st and 15 for Meigs at the Buckeye 40. Two receivers on each side. Cody Bartram at quarterback. Takes a snap, looking for a receiver. He's going to throw long on this side towards Isaiah English. Dakota Meigs knocks it away.
Hey, and that was a nice job by Meigs. As soon as English had the ball in his hands, he went up and broke it out of there. And plus, when the ball hangs up that high, I tell you, it definitely gives your defender an opportunity to get in good position.
Second down and 15 for the Marauders at the Buckeye 40. Again, the Buckeyes leading 32-14. Bartram looks to throw, does so, hits Isaiah English, crosses the Buckeye 35, and then goes down at the 33, and it'll bring up a 3rd down and 8.
Yeah, Donovan Ross and David Ray on the contact, little slip screen there, and trying to get the ball into Davis again.
Of course, late in this game, and the Buckeyes with a 3-score lead. The Buckeyes just want to keep them in front of them, and that's what they did right there. Make the tackle, keep the clock moving. 3rd down and 8 for the Marauders at the Buckeye 33, out of the eye. Cody Bartram, play action, back to pass. Looks this way, throws to Ty Phelps. It falls incomplete, and a nice hit by Jeremy Warren.
I tell you, that time usually Phelps is going across the field. This time he faked a little inside a dig and came back outside, and Warren right there to put on the big hit.
And this could do it. Meigs facing a 4th and 8 at the Buckeye 33. I believe they said 1:24 remaining in the game. Three receivers this side, 2 to the far side. 4th and 8 for Meigs. Bartram will run with it. And he's going to be stopped short of it. He needed to get to the 25. He gets to the 26. The Buckeyes have held on downs.
And I'll tell you, what a night for the Buckeyes. This is going to be one huge win for them here. And you're going to see the Buckeyes definitely move up in the computer rankings this week. You know, a lot of people said this is the battle for second place in the TVC right here, but you know, obviously Athens being the top leader here in the TVC, but I tell you, the Buckeyes running game looked awful good tonight.
Buckeyes. Looks like the Buckeyes will take a knee. And Hunter Edwards will step back and take the knee.
You know, right now it's just all depends on when the official wants to clock it in.
Clock running at 55 seconds remaining in the game. Again, the Buckeyes leading 32-14.
We don't have to take a snap until it's about 35, and from that point, that will be it.
Hunter Edwards takes a knee. Clock running at 32 seconds.
And that should be the end of the game.
Clock running at 15 seconds. Both teams starting to line up at midfield. And the Buckeyes are going to win it. Clock at 3 seconds. And it hits 0-0. Nelsonville-York with a big win over the Meigs Marauders here at Boston Field. The final score, 32-14. Buckeyes win it.
Unofficial stats on the night. I tell you, you could say it was the battle of tailbacks. I'll tell you, Alex Mount comes out with some amazing yardage tonight. 41 carries, 363 yards, 3 touchdowns. 2 of those touchdowns were both runs of over 60 yards. Noah Andrews, 7 carries, 29 yards, and a touchdown. And Hunter Edwards, which we didn't throw the ball much tonight, but you know our offensive line controlled the game so well. 3 of 7, no interceptions, 94 yards. But he did have a really key pass play there in the second half to wearing down the middle of the field that kept the momentum going and led us into another touchdown. So, you know, great stats for the Buckeyes tonight.
The Buckeyes defeat the Meigs Marauders here at Boston Field by a final score of 32-14. For Nathan Fox on camera and Eric Dean, this is Jim McCumber saying, so long, everybody.